Hey girls, it's me again. I know, I was just here yesterday. That was Brianna. Then this is Marlou. Marlou has had a headband on her head. I've had it around the back. I combed her eyelashes up wet and then put the headband on to hold them up. So now you can see they're straight up. So I'm just going to pull them down a little bit, where, excuse me, where they look a little more natural. But that's how you can get the eyelashes to stand up. Okay, let's see. Marlou is going to New York. She had a bath and her hair was wet, but it's starting to dry out. Her mama wanted her hair very thick and long. And as you can see, she's got pretty blue eyes. She has a little tongue and gums. Sorry guys, I forgot to turn my notifications off on my phone. That's my ring. Okay, let's see. She's going to get dressed. Oh, I wanted to talk to y'all about the earrings. I know my babies usually come, or the girls always have a pair of the Swarovski crystal earrings, and they're a little post. And I get the ones that have the backing on them that are the clear rubber. And then I clip the back of the post off flush with that rubber, so that it's not, when you lay her on her stomach, on her side, they're not poking a hole. Because if you use the wire earrings that just have the butterfly on the back of it, that wire pokes through, and every time you lay her on her side, that wire is poking in the back of her head. I have had a girl that sent her baby back to me for repairs, and her ears were in pretty bad shape, where she changes her earrings often. Her ears were ripped across here, and she had a big gouges in the back of her ears. So you're better off to just figure out which earrings you like and use the same ones all the time. These are itty bitty, teeny tiny. They are made for a baby, and they're 925 sterling silver with Swarovski crystals. They look like little diamonds, so that's why I use these. And like I said yesterday, these babies are handmade. They're not factory made, so there are imperfections. There are things sometimes when they come out of the mold, they have little issues. This one, every single one of this baby, she has a little imperfection under her arm, and it's just such an awkward place to get to try to repair it. It ends up being worse afterwards. So I don't bother it. I just try to trim it as close as I can, but then I just leave it there. That's just part of her birthmark, right? Right. Yeah. Cutie pie. Okay, let's see. We're going to get her dressed to go to her mommy. And I think it's going to be a little bit warmer here today, but I'm sure it's still cool in New York. This little girl, her mommy named her after her, I think her mom, her mother's name is Mary Louise, I think. So her name is Marlou. That's cute. Okay. Put your hand in there. I was telling my friend, you know, I tell you all the time, powder your babies. The softer the silicone, the easier it is for your matting layer to come off. It's just a fact. There's nothing that can be done with it. If you want soft silicone, you're going to have to powder your babies more often. But I was telling her, if you powder your baby just before you get them dressed, then they have like a layer there that is protecting the skin, so that as you're doing this and pulling the clothes down, it's just sliding on that extra layer of powder instead of right on their skin. Just a little tip to help your paint last longer. This was a little shirt that I took it. I added a little bow and put her name on the front of it. And I think it turned out really sweet. I think this little shirt is from Carter's, 0 to 3 months. And these little pants are a newborn size. This is the MarLisa Sculpt. And as you notice, she does look a little different. I try to make each one of my babies look a little different, so they all not exactly alike. And I usually do that with their mouth. I love this baby's mouth. She looks like she's cooling. Let's see here. Put your little head up here. Somebody's texting me. My phone goes out. I forget to turn the sound off. And then when I do remember to turn it off, I forget to turn it back on, so. Had to get her all nice and warm. I added the little pink bows to the front of these pants. Just to I haven't make sure her toes are straight, not curled down. The other I ordered these shoes in a couple different sizes. The 0, these are baby deer. The 0 will fit the foot that will go in there, but it is a wrestle to get them on. So these are a size 1. And as long as she's got pants on, they're okay. When they have little, just a onesie on, they look a little big. Well, what's wrong? Got your sock stuck in the Velcro. Right? Well, will you do? Where's your little... I guess, okay. Let's see, what did I do? I'll be right back. Yes, I got on my squeaky shoes. This is her pacifier. These little cases keep it in. Has her name on there. I know last month I wrestled with one of these little jackets, and it looked so cute after I got it on, but it was a size newborn. They make the cuffs on these jackets. The jackets are plenty big enough, but they make the cuffs really, really small. I guess you can hear my dog barking. He hasn't been feeling good, so we've had him on medication. And now he's feeling good and he's back to his old self and he wants to play all the time, so he barks at you to get you to pay attention to him. Throw his toy. So we're just happy he feels good. Put a little hand in there. There it is. This one's 0 to 3 months. So okay, so yeah, I guess I'm ready. I'm ready for my travels. I still have to take a couple more pictures and make her birth certificate and certificate of authentication and get them boxed up, and they are going to be ready to head out. So I should have them ready. I'll probably ship them out Wednesday morning, Wednesday or Thursday anyway. So we will see you very soon. At the end of the month, I'll be back with another baby. Bye, girls. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Go this way.